Hey guys, it's Ashley. Please excuse this really horrible looking video. Right now the only camera I have is my phone, so that's a big issue. I don't have a computer up here right now, so I'm doing everything off of an Android, so a little bit of difficulty. I mean, right now my phone is literally stacked on an upside down vase, a roll of toilet paper, and a roll of duct tape, so, that's pretty funny. But I was looking up some of that, Westboro Baptist, God hates fags, dead soldier shit, and I don't understand how someone could base their religion off of hate, especially from a religion that was started with the opposite intent, I mean, of course I'm Wiccan, so no offense to any of you guys, I'm not trying to piss people off, but the whole Christian Catholic, to me it's a bunch of bullshit, but, it was started for love, love thy neighbor, don't do bad shit, all that. It's basically a way to control people with fear, and so I don't understand how they've turned it into hate. And this whole dead soldier thing, thank God for dead soldiers, that is just terrible. I mean, I'm friends with someone who's ex-military, and I've been friends with her since I was a kid. And she always taught me to respect the military. I mean, these people are going out and fighting for your freedom, your religious freedom, to be able to say, God fucking hates you. So, to thank God that they're dead, wouldn't that be counterproductive, considering they're trying to make sure that your freedoms are protected? Although that's a whole other issue, the whole freedom thing, because none of our freedoms that we're promised we get. I mean, our right to bear arms, if you have a mental illness such as depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, if you're legally diagnosed, you cannot purchase a gun, but that goes against your rights. Or freedom of speech. My First Amendment right, freedom of speech. If I were to tell a cop to fuck off, I would get a ticket. But doesn't that go against my freedom? Or the right to not be searched without a warrant. Schools can go through your bags and they can search your stuff without a warrant. So we're promised freedom. Whether or not we get it, that's another story. But I mean, I just don't understand how someone could hate so much. I mean, just accept people for who they are. Everybody's different. We all sin differently according to, I mean, everybody in the eyes of the Bible, which, that's another story in itself, but in the eyes of the Bible, everybody sins. And Jesus died on the cross for our sins. So, I don't understand this whole hate thing whatsoever, but I have no idea, it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's just a way of people to start more issues and prejudice and hate because, we have to be hating somebody. There's got to be something going on, we can't just find peace because you'll never be peaceful. The issue on same-sex marriage, of course, as most of you know, I'm dating a woman, and I'm in love with her, and she's the best thing in the world, and how could you hate someone for loving? At the end of the day, does it really matter what parts they have? I mean, I thought love was supposed to be about what a person was, not who a person, or it was supposed to be who a person is, not what they are. You're supposed to love a person for what's in here, what's in their heart and what's in their head and who they are, not for what they have. you know, whether that be money or male parts, you know. That just never made sense to me how someone could hate that just because in some reference book, which is what the Bible is, it is a reference book, it's history. This happened, they wrote it down, this happened to this person, this is what this person saw. It's a history book. But new history is added every day. So why should we live our life by one book of a series of events that happened years ago when we could live our life by creating our own book? That's the one thing I like about Wicca is you create your own book. You don't live by somebody else's. Nobody's there telling you this is what you believe in. This is how you pray. This is what you think. This is what you have to do. No. You write your own book. You believe in what you believe in. I respect everybody for having a religious belief. You know, I don't hate on everybody or anybody for having their religious belief. I just question some of their choices. I guess there are some things that I just don't understand, and maybe I never will. You know, I don't have a problem with people believing in their religion. Just don't. One thing I can't stand is when people try to force their religion on someone. You know, like, you see this a lot with Christians and Catholics. They're always trying to get you to find God or Jesus or, you know, I mean, they'll come to your door. Have you found God today? Or have you seen Jesus? No. Is he walking around again? Shit. I mean, let somebody believe in what they believe in. Don't try and show them the way by practically forcing them into your religion with the scarce thoughts of a firing, burning pit of fucking hell and all that wonderful stuff. I mean, what? They're basically trying to threaten people to be good citizens. Because if you don't follow these simple rules that God, the Almighty Divine, has put out for you, then you will go to a torturous place. They're trying to scare you into behaving, and that's bullshit. But society is, I have no faith, no trust, no hope for society. So, oh well. That's about the end of my rant for the time being. Oh, Obama, a while ago, not too long ago, but, you know, he released information, or he had a speech where he said that, you know, he was okay with gay marriage, and, you know, that's awesome, but whether or not I believe he actually honestly thinks that, you know, that's debatable, because it's election time, okay? Everybody's going to be saying anything they can to win votes, and they're going to fill our heads with all this bullshit so that they can get our vote, and once they get our votes, that's about the end of it. They really don't care. Just like Obama promised a whole bunch of stuff that he never followed through with. But, you know, at least he's trying. I do give him credit for trying. You know, he's doing a little bit better than Bush in my opinion, but I'm not going to get into the whole political thing because, in all honesty, I don't give two fucks about political anything because all it is a bunch of lies anyways, and, you know, I just choose not to involve myself. I mean, I'll still listen to it and, of course, make my own opinions, but, you know, I'm just not a big political person. So, I never have been. Don't necessarily care at all for that. It's been really hard for me to make videos because I am so exhausted lately. Sorry. I don't know. I've been working a lot, and my aunt and my cousin came up, and it was a lot of fun, but it did wear me out quite a bit because my cousin's really hyper, and, you know, watching her and all that fun stuff. But I don't know, I've just been really wore out and tired. You know, today I wanted to go do stuff, but I'm just like tired and I don't care and I don't want to do anything. But I turned 17 today. Yay. I don't feel any different than I felt yesterday, so in my opinion, birthdays aren't that big of a deal. You know, they just mark, you know, how old you are. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. You know, I've got a blog on Tumblr, randomlyaperson.tumblr.com. Don't tell my family. It's like my diary, my journal. It's like a lot of interesting stuff that not a lot of people would believe to be me. Also, go check out Faggot with a vlog. She's awesome. I guess that's the end of my rant. So, have a wonderful day, and I hope to be seeing you guys soon. Adios.